Brocky, keep talking about whiskey and kicks.
Hello people, it's your boy Brocky here, Whiskey and Kicks. It's Whiskey Wednesday and everybody knows on Whiskey Wednesday, Brocky Tastes The Booze. I'm back. Union Street Public House, Old Town Alexandria, I am back. Took a little hiatus. It started off as kind of like a holiday break. And then it turned into a COVID outbreak. And now I'm back. So back to tasting whiskey. So let's get right to, you know how we like to do. We try to keep this under 10 minutes. And that is always the goal. Today we have High West Distillery. This is a double rye whiskey. Barrel Pick. And y'all know I love barrel picks. This is from Marketview Liquors up in Rochester, New York. And let's read a little bit before we talk about the whiskey itself. So, their description, well, a description that I found of the actual barrel picks. Distinctive, limited release, barrel finished versions of High West whiskey. Each of these High West double rye barrel select whiskey bottles is hand numbered. I mean, we don't, yeah, whatever. Okay, that's cool. Specially selected batches of double rye aged whiskey are finished in second use barrels for an additional period of time, ranging from 6 months to 2 years before being bottled. That is what we care about. That is it. I love finished whiskey. So finishing barrels for this High West whiskey vary from rum or bourbon casks to brandy, gin, scotch, and a variety of wine casks, including Madeira. This secondary barrel aging process adds a sophisticated layer of complexity and depth of flavor to an American whiskey already known for delicious spice flavors of cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg, balanced with the richness of woody vanilla and subtle sweet caramel flavors. I would not have usually read all of that, but those flavors are what I live for. Clove, nutmeg, of course, caramel. I mean, these are notes that I easily pick up on whiskey, but I enjoy them. So I'm really curious on how this is going to play out. Bottles are filled at 50% ABV, it's 100 proof. However, each bottle's final ABV varies by aging period, barrel type, etc., often resulting in a higher proof whiskey with a variety of unique taste profiles and barrel finish options. Showcased by the distinct background color of Troil. We don't care about the label and stuff like that. I mean, I care about the label, but you guys don't care about that. I mean, it's a nice label. You can tell the barrel pick, it looks completely different from their regular one. And it has this nice little metal hanging off that I'm going to keep on this bottle as long as possible. Barrel Select. This particular bottle is coming in at let's see, this is at 98.6 proof. So it's actually a little bit under the 100 proof that they put it in the barrel at. And this was finished in Oloroso sherry casks. Yes! I'm excited about that. Have you guys ever had Oloroso on its own? It's intolerable, it's unbearable, but the casks, when you put whiskey in them, it comes out amazing. Finish time 8 months on this, and I'm just saying it's unbearable, not that it's disgusting, but it's culturally, for us, it's not something that we do. It's it's a regular thing in other countries, let's just say that. I tried to drink it and I struggled with it. As you can see, my pour is already made. So go ahead and nose this and see what it's all about. I have, the sweetness. Oh my goodness, the Oloroso just jumps out. So Oloroso has this nutty kind of flavor and scent, and it just jumps out immediately. So that should go well with the the vanilla, the clove, and the cinnamon or nutmeg. Man, the vanilla's just jumping out too. So, I don't know, with Oloroso, I don't get like the wine. I don't get like the wine, on the nose or even on the palate most times. Like I said, it's a nutty situation with Oloroso. All right, let's go. Oh, wow. So, All right, no, two sips. 2 sips is what we're gonna do. Man, you know, that drinks like a rye through and through. It is, the heat is just there. The flavor from the Oloroso carries through from the palate, from the nose to the palate. The finish is super long on this whiskey. My mouth is just watering just from the 2 sips. This is nice, very nice. I mean, I love High West. You know, I love what they're doing over there. So, wow. You know, strange, because the sweetness on the nose, this is actually a little bit more bitter. And I hate to use that word because it's not bitter, but it's more bitter than I would have thought it was going to be. I would have thought that this would have been much sweeter on the palate, based off of what I got on the nose, and it's not. So, you know, depending on the mash bill, of course, it can make all the sense in the world. And this is a straight rye, a blend of straight rye whiskeys. Yeah. If you find one of these, yeah, the more I sit this, the more that kind of bitterness comes out in this whiskey. And I'm not sure if I like it. That aspect of it. There's a lot of great flavors in this, but it's something weird on the aftertaste with this one. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to spend some more time with this. If you try one of these High West Barrel Picks, let me know what you think. This is a double rye barrel select. Let me know what you think about this one. I'm up in the air right now. I'm up in the air. I got some really good things on the nose. I got some really interesting things on the palate, but that bitter thing is kind of strange for me on this one. I'm still gonna finish this whiskey, but I'm just saying something going on. I need to find out. That's what I'm doing. I'm investigating. I'll investigate. You guys, like I said, if you try this, let me know what you think. Until next time, it's your boy Brocky, Whiskey and Kicks. Brocky Tastes the Booze, and it is a wrap. See you next week. Cheers.
Brocky, keep talking about whiskey and kicks.